Johnny hates his father. The last thing he wants to do is follow in Anthony's footsteps.
Doesn't matter what Johnny wants. He's in this business. If you really think you can have a future with him, why don't you go visit Michael and see what it looks like?
There's a simple way to end the violence. Stop shooting people.
Okay, you're not this naive.
Why are you so fatalistic?
Well, because we're in a business that deals with a lot of money, the kind of money that people kill for, and that's not going to change just because you want to be with Johnny.
So I should just give up like you did? You could have had a family with Elizabeth, Jake, and Cam. You could have left the mob like Sonny.
No, I couldn't.
No, I just don't think you tried hard enough. Maybe being happy is something that you don't really want.
About to go on my break. Okay, and I'm sure I'm the absolute last person that you wanted suspended with, and I really just only wanted to talk. I don't want to get angry or start throwing out accusations.
Well, it doesn't help anyone to keep bringing up the past.
Yeah, okay, so I'll start. I loved Jason. Turns out it was probably a little bit too much. I think I let my whole entire world revolve around him, and he started to pull away, and I guess I kind of panicked, and I got so jealous and desperate that I was able to sit by and watch your child be kidnapped, and I know it's completely unforgivable, and I understand that you don't want me anywhere near your children, but they are Lucky's kids too, and Lucky and I are together, so I'm just asking maybe if there's any way you can consider me being at least in the same room as them.
Have you talked to Lucky about this?
No. I did not tell him I was coming to see you. I figured maybe I could handle this one on my own. Lucky is a completely committed father, and right now he has to leave me out of the time that he spends with the children, which happens to be a lot. So I'm trying to figure out a way that we could all spend time together. Do you know how I can do that? I know it's asking a lot for you to trust me with your children, so I kind of thought about it, and I don't know, if you want me to wear like an ankle monitor or something, I know Spinelli could totally hook that up, or if that's too extreme, maybe you could supervise the visits, or we could bring cameras. I mean, whatever
I would
you
like
want,
to
I will
say
do.
that I'm not that judgmental, but I know I have been. A lot has happened since Michael was shot. I've had to take a couple steps back and look at my choices over the past few years, and I've lied a lot. And I've hurt a lot of people, especially Lucky, including you. And I'm sorry. I would really... I don't think I can forget what you did to Jake, but I do want to forgive you because, like you said, it's just not healthy living in the past.
Does this mean, like, I'm allowed to spend time with the kids?
No, not yet. And it's not because I think you're going to do something crazy, weird. It's just, I don't want Cameron to be confused.
Oh, I completely understand. I mean, how could Lucky have me for a girlfriend when he still loves you? It's kind of ironic. I think you and I have absolutely nothing in common except Jason and Lucky.
You know, for a long time, I thought you were with Lucky just to get back at me.
Yeah, I know that. Yep, you mentioned it. Like every single time that you saw me, and yeah, I mean, it was true. At first I was hurt and angry, and oh, it sounds so bad, but I knew that you seeing me with him would drive you crazy, and yeah, it was part of the attraction. But over time I really didn't care what you thought anymore. I really started to see Lucky, and he is an amazing man. He's kind and he's accepting, and Lucky thinks the best of me, and I am definitely not used to that. Like, I'm actually starting to heal because I don't wake up in the morning pissed off at all the people who tried to hurt me. I'm just, I'm starting to actually believe that Lucky and I could actually have a future together. And, you know, I would love for there to be a way that we could all be together in the same place. And I know that it scares the hell out of me, because if you wanted him back like that, he would go with you.
I love him. I always will. You can call it friendship or first love, or I don't know, maybe there is no label for it. But my point is, I just want to see him happy. And he's happy when he's with you. As far as the boys go, you know, maybe we can set a date or something. The carnival's coming up in August. Maybe you and Lucky can take the boys.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that sounds like fun.
We'll just talk it over with Lucky and let me know. My break's over.
I'm sorry if I took up all your time here.
I'm glad you did.
Me too. Me too. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Maximista was furtively perusing a portfolio when I threw myself upon her, and the glacial one arrived soon after, and so Maximista assumed that my attempt at seduction was a cover to throw the fashionista off track. She even praised me for my quick thinking.
That's good.
Oh, no, she only considers me a friend. I long for her to see me as someone worthy of attraction, or dare I say it, physical demonstrations of affection. But she's so unimpressed with my virility that she mistakes my most passionate embrace for a cover for corporate subterfuge. And to make matters worse, I'm out of favor with Mr. Sir and the fashionista. The situation is most dire. I fall upon Stone Cold's good mercy before I lose Maximista forever.
I'd like to help, but you know I have no influence with Maxie.
That is a circumstance that is most definitely for the best. Maximista has a penchant for angry, dangerous mobsters, of which Stone Cold is the archetype, and if you were to intercede on my behalf, she might well fall in love with you, which would render her farther from the Jackal's grasp.
What do you want me to do?
Intervene with Mr. Sir and the fashionista. Explain to them that I am not the pesky irritant that they perceive me to be. It's just so that the fashionista will lift the ban that she imposed on the Jackal's visits to Maximista in her workplace.
Okay, you know what? Maybe she should just take a little rest.
No, but
just take a break. Just take a
Jackal's heart is only for Maximista. Just consider my... Mr. Sir, the Jackal meant no offense and only holds you and the fashionista in the highest regard.
Let me explain something to you. Get out of here. We got to discuss business.
Look, you should only take a moment of Mr. Sir's time. And if you could look to
Okay, you going to ignore me, freaky boy? Huh? You're going to disrespect me by not doing what I tell you to do, freaky boy? Huh?
No, sir.
No, sir? Okay, get out of here now, because I can't deal with you right now. And I don't want to see you again. I don't want you to come near me or Kate. Do you understand, freak boy? Yes.
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 Now, see, that was uncalled for, okay? He was just trying to apologize.
I'm sorry
to
that
you.
I know he's your best friend. I know he's your best friend now. Why aren't you running the business instead of babysitting Spinelli? Just fire his ass, because I'm sick of tripping over him.
Okay, you know what? You can't come into my office.
Wait.
And tell me what to do.
Hold on. What do you mean, your office? Didn't take you long to start feeling entitled.
So you're the one who wanted this. You insisted I take over.
Absolutely, and I'm going legit. But you still owe me respect.
I do respect you.
Then I expect some accommodation. Mike got beat up by a loan shark. some independent named Sullivan. I want you to run that lowlife out of town.
That's not your call to make anymore.